Hello everyone and welcome to another video. And we're going to get started off with Bryce Young winning the Chuck Bednarik Award. 16 sacks, 17 tackles, 31 tackles for loss. He was just elite all season. He's also going to win Defensive End of the Year. And he's also going to win the Bronco Nagurski Trophy. I don't know if I said that right. He's also going to win the Lombardi Award. Wow, a huge one there. And I just want to show you guys something. Look, you see all these job offers? You know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to take any of them. Because I'm on Notre Dame. We'll be back to get it started. The CFB bracket soon begins. Hello everyone! Here we go! It's the Rose Bowl! The quarterfinals about to get underway! The number 4 seed Notre Dame got the bye in the first round. And now we're going to prove they belong against the 5 seed Michigan. Michigan, one of the best teams ever when it comes to college football. Michigan and Notre Dame go at it. They're 12-2, we're 11-1. And now we are officially underway. So it seems Notre Dame will receive the ball first. There it goes. Shembo with a knee to begin the game. And here's the keys to the game. Notre Dame needs to be different. They can't run the same play every time. 1st and 10. Throw to Vinci. First down to begin the game. 1st and 10. Griggs, play action again. Throws it up. And it's swatted away. Nothing gonna happen there. 2nd and 10. Griggs with a handoff. Reed with a first down. His first rush of the game goes for 11. 1st and 10. Griggs snaps it. Reem gets it again. This time he'll get 7. 2nd and 3. Reem off to a good start in this game, but facing that Michigan defensive line, it's going to be a tough challenge. Right there, Breeze will get himself loose. He gets a first down. 1st and 10 now. Some good runs by the running backs today. Throw to Breeze, and a first down gets him to the 19. 1st and 10. Play action. A throw, Bomber got it. 1st and goal at the 6. And now Notre Dame looking to score. Play action. And he's hit on the throw. 2nd and goal. 4 minutes remain in the first quarter. Griggs snaps it. There's a flag. And something's going on here. Offsides on the defense. 2nd and goal at the 3. Here we go. 2nd and goal now. And Griggs trying to run it himself. He will lose a yard. 3rd and goal. Michigan looking to shut Notre Dame down. Throw, Reed, not going to get there. 4th and goal, and they are going to be held to a field goal. Kick is good. 3-0 Notre Dame. 1st and 10. Michigan. Here's a snap. They're going to run it to start. He's hit. He'll get a gain of 4. Tough hit there by the lineman, but doesn't result in anything except the stop of the play. They're going to run it again. And another hard hit. They are not pulling their punches against this running back. It seems like they're hitting harder than they have all season, if anything. 3rd and 2. They run it. And he is shut down. Fumble. Notre Dame recovers. Notre Dame with a huge play there. Throw him over. He gets 5. It's 2nd and 5. A minute to go in this first quarter. Handoff. And he'll get 3. 3rd and 2. Got good field position, but now Michigan trying to stop him again. Throw to Breeze. He is open. Oh, what a hard hit, but he does get the first down. 1st and 10. 5 seconds in the quarter. We'll get one last play. Throw to Breeze. He gets 3. First quarter over. Notre Dame leads 3-0. So, the second quarter begins. And Griggs is hit. Down he goes. A loss of 10. 3rd and 17. Now this is going to be a lot tougher. Breeze only gets 6 yards. 4th and 11. Here comes the kicker. We're going to make it 6-0. It's good. 6-0 Notre Dame. 1st and 10 here. Michigan going to start at the 21. Here's a snap. They're going to throw it. Picked off. James got it. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown. 33 yards. Notre Dame takes a 2-score lead. And this crowd loving it. Their offense hasn't scored any touchdowns, haven't been able to take advantage. Notre Dame's defense will do the job. Here we go. 1st and 10, 5.5 minutes in the second quarter. And they run it. And he is hit and taken down after a gain of 3. One thing about Notre Dame is they've been pretty decent against the run game this year. And if your passing game isn't working, you got an issue. And he's hit, stays on his feet. There he goes. He'll get to the 46, making a huge play there. Now 1st and 10. Notre Dame trying to stop him again. Play action. Hit. 2nd and 10. Couldn't get the throw he wanted off there. Just over 4 minutes to go. They run it. He's taken down. Flag on the play. Holding on the offense. Gonna push him back. 2nd and 20. Now the QB has a man in motion. Snaps it. There's a throw. And he gets 6. 3rd and 14. 3.5 minutes in this second half, or in this second quarter here. Here's a snap. There's a throw. He won't get the first. He is way short. only getting 5 yards there. And there's the punt. It's going to go out. They'll start at the 33. 1st and 10. Griggs, play action. And the throw to Hilton. Breaks the tackle. He'll get to the 42. 1st down. The defender didn't even do that bad of a job. He was just 1 step behind Hilton. It seems like that 1 step was enough. Larson catches it for 3. 2-minute warning. Notre Dame leads 13-0. 2nd and 7 here. Griggs has a man in motion. Here's a snap. There's a man wide open. Vale's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They get another. They lead by 3 scores now. 1st and 10. And they're going to run it. And the running back brought down 3 yards. Realizing the time left on the clock, they were open for a big run play. 2nd and 7 now. There's a throw. Ball is dropped. That could be huge. Carr just not having a great game. Thrown an interception. And now not giving his guys the best passes they can get. And got his man. And he stopped. 4th and 1. Notre Dame a timeout with 1.5 minutes to go. Here comes the punt team. Waiters under it. And he's taken down. 1st and 10. And now the snap. And Griggs letting it go. Veo! No! Misjudged the spot of the ball and will get nothing. Throw to Hilton. Got room. Out of bounds at the 42. 1st down. 1st and 10. Griggs, here's a snap. Screen pass. Breeze. Gets 6. 2nd and 4. He did manage to get out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop. Here's a snap. Out to Veo! Got it! Notre Dame is going to have a huge lead going into the 2nd half. Notre Dame is dominating Michigan. They extend their lead. 1st and 10. Here we go. Here's a snap. There's a throw. And man brought down. Michigan calls their first time out of the game. 2nd and 4. Carr. Here's a snap. There's a throw. Man taken down after a first. Now 1st and 10, 44 seconds. And Michigan has 1 timeout remaining. Snaps it. And he's taken down, and they use their last timeout. 2nd and 4 now. Carr snaps it. And sacked! Oh no, Eric Martin gonna be taken out of this game. Notre Dame forced to use a timeout. That might have ended the half. Instead, they gotta do another play here. There's a quick throw. And not gonna get much. 4th and 2. Now, it seems they're gonna punt it. It seems they're gonna let the clock just tick. And they will punt it. And it goes out. That ends the first half. Notre Dame leads 27-0. So, here we go. Second half. Underway, Notre Dame kicking it off to Michigan. And he is hit hard. Notre Dame not pulling any punches today. So Michigan starts it with the ball in this half. 1st and 10. Here's a snap. Got his man. Past ETN, taken down after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Carr trying to have a much better second half and trying to somehow pull off a comeback with his team if they want to move on to the semifinals. Got his man. He's loose. Breaks away. Touchdown! Michigan! While it seems improbable, they got the best start they could have gotten. Just 3 plays in, a touchdown for Michigan. Here we go. 1st and 10. Griggs hands it off. Breeze taken down after a gain of 2. It's 2nd and 8. Notre Dame up by 20. And another handoff. Breeze gets 3. Not having the same stats Ream has tonight, but still not a bad night. 3rd and 5. Throw is up, over. No, it's swatted away. 4th and 5. Nani get a punt for the first time today. And now taken down at the 36. Here we go. 1st and 10. Michigan snaps it. Carr thrown it. Oh, they might have done it again. No, taken down at the 4. 1st and goal. Huge opportunity. Hands it off. He's taken down. 2nd and goal. Just over 3.5 minutes left to go. And the QB taken down. A loss there. It's 3rd and goal. Notre Dame trying to somehow get a stop. 3 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Running back taken down. 4th and goal, and here comes the kicker. 2.5 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. The kick is good. It's 10-27. Notre Dame gonna start at the 19. Hand off. Breeze only a gain of 3 there. 2nd and 7. Seems like they're trying to kill as much time as they can. And it's another handoff. Ream gonna lose a lot of yardage. Loss of 7. Their offense suddenly can't put it together. 3rd and 14 now. Oh! You gotta be kidding me! Safety! 15-point game! Punt down the middle. And he's taken down to the 36. Falling apart here. 1st and 10. And they head it off. Past him. And the safety takes him down. The running back had one more man to beat, but couldn't. And Notre Dame, this crowd, a sigh of relief. But still, it is not looking good. Sack! Loss of 6. That might have been what Notre Dame needed. 3rd quarter over. Notre Dame, 27-12. Notre Dame is 7 minutes away from moving on to the semifinals. 2nd and 16. Here's a snap and the throw. Got his man. Taken down after a gain of 4. 3rd and 12. I think that's right. Now here's a snap. And sacked! A huge loss of 10. Now less than 6 minutes to go. They're going to go for it. Snaps it. And swatted! Notre Dame gets it back. 1st and 10. Notre Dame riding high on this feeling. They got a chance at the semifinals. Only 2 yards. 2nd and 8. And play action. Throw over, has it! 1st down! Now 4.5 minutes left to go. Hand off to Breeze. There he goes! He's brought down at the 18. Now 1st and 10. Griggs. Play action. Griggs running. Griggs out of the pocket. He gets 8. That clock's still ticking. 2nd and 2. Hand off to Ream. Touchdown! Notre Dame! What a play! They lead by 21. 1st and 10. Here's a snap. Throw! Got his man! He's loose! They're gonna get another big play! And one play! Touchdown! They got so much left to go. They're about to go for 2 here. 2-point conversion. There's a snap. And sacked! Take it down! Oh! There's a punt! And Notre Dame has it! 3rd and 10! Notre Dame! Snap! Hilton not gonna get much! Michigan calls time! And Notre Dame going for a 58-yard field goal! The kick is no good! 1st and 10. Michigan with it. Man in motion. Here's a snap. They run it! He's loose! Brought down, 1st down! No huddle! Trying to get this miracle comeback. Less than 2.5 minutes left to go. And it's swatted. What a stop. Daniel James interfering. He got that interception earlier. He's having a huge night. And all right there, got broken. 1st down. And they'll get one last play off before the 2-minute warning. Call it a snap. And throws it away. So one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Here's a snap. Quick throw. There he goes! Oh, wow, what a hit! 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. Down by 16. They need 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions. They run it. Brought down after a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Here's a snap. And brought down. Gain of a yard. The clock is ticking. Minute and a half. And now Carr gotta get rid of it. out of reach. 4th and 7. This is it. If Michigan doesn't score, Notre Dame wins. Intercepted. Daniel James got his second of the night. Now he's running. The 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Pick 6. Touchdown. 98 yards. Seals the game. Notre Dame is moving on to the semifinals. Destroying the 5 seed. It was a little closer than it looked, I'll admit that, but still a huge victory, 41-18. What a win for Notre Dame, proving that maybe they should have been the 1 seed. They work out against Michigan. They win. Daniel James, clearly the player of the game. With that, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.